Why did I? Because I was requested to contribute a nice letter for his birthday book.
And who asked you to write the letter?
I don't remember.
Would Ms. Maxwell have asked you?
No, I think someone on my staff asked me.
Now, there's a word that our committee has not been able to identify, and in our defense, the Wall Street Journal has not been able to identify.
Imagine being on his back.
Can you please read the letter for the record?
Yes. It's reassuring, isn't it? To have lasted so long across all the years of learning and knowing, adventures and errors, and still to have your childlike curiosity, the drive to make a difference, and the solace of friends.
Does anybody know the condition that Bill Clinton has?
And because we haven't been able to identify.
Does he have like some type of Parkinson's or
Which word
something?
was it that you could
And
not?
solace, you couldn't,
No, errors.
errors.
That's when they asked him about the Epstein files.
Anybody who's lived 50 years and done anything has made mistakes as well as progress.
He seemed to be shaking.
But for
Watch
the
his
record, we're
hands.
referring to errors, the judgment that Mr. Epstein had related to his inappropriate activities involving.
Absolutely not. I knew nothing about that.
We have, as you know, in the files that were released, there were several photos that included you, and we have an exhibit here. That's just one of the photos, and Exhibit K, Minority Exhibit K,
Yep.
and we'll have that passed around. And what we're trying to get is some context for the public on whether you remember this photo and any details you may be able to provide us about it. So do you recall the details of this photo or recall the photo being taken?
No, I don't think I ever knew the photo was taken.
Okay, and for those who can't see it, it's a photo of you in a hot tub. There's a person next to you here. Do you remember where it was taken? Where was it taken?
I'm almost sure that this taken, I think there's an adjacent photograph which you can and that if people saw it, they would feel that someone was trying to comment on the picture. Anyway, this picture was taken in Brunei. And we flew one night on a trip to Asia, the last very long leg.
You said we, who is that including?
Well, my TEL team that was working
Thank you.
on the AIDS issue, and Mr. Epstein was there, and Miss Maxwell, but anyway, we got to the end of the flight was Brunei. It's a tiny place, but a very wealthy one, and the Sultan of Brunei was a man that I had gotten to know well in my 8 years as president. And his first involvement with international matters was basically to join the Asian Pacific Economic Leaders Conference, which I started and which he attended. And then he was very proud of that, and he hosted, his time came to host it, and do these things in a rotation. And it came either at the very end of my term or maybe the next year. Anyway, he wanted, when he knew I was coming, he said he wanted to help me with my AIDS initiative, and he invited me to stay there. And he said, I want you to stay at this hotel, and I hope you'll use the pool. So I did, and then I got out and went to bed, exhausted.
Just for the record, there's another picture that also shows this as part of the larger pool area. Do you all have that so that he can refresh his recollection with respect to that?
We should have it. It's quite enlightening. If you watch this,
Yes, it's noted.
it'll
Yes.
give you a different feel.
Thank you.
Okay.
We don't have it with us right now.
Okay,
We do.
thanks. I just wanted to make sure he knew the.
And so were there other people in that pool or hot tub with you as well?
I don't think there's anybody in the hot tub. I didn't forgotten that there was anybody in the hot tub, but it was big, but it was about.
Well,
He's asking in the pool
it appears
area.
this photo, there's a girl over here. Is there someone?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
But he's also asking in the pool area whether other
Yes,
individuals.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so you don't know?
No, and then there were other people in the pool.
Okay, so do you remember were they under 18? Would you
No.
know? No.
Were they part of your traveling party, he's asking you?
How come they not asking Trump these
Yes.
questions?
They were, I think.
Is it because he's
I
acting
think
president
everybody
and he's
knew it was
not?
part of our party. It was late at night.
Did somebody tell
The
him?
ladies and I also believe that there was a Secret Service agent there at the other end of the pool.
Okay, and was this in public?
No, it was a hotel room, and the Sultan wanted us to stay there, and the water of this big pool was on the same floor that there were several suites, and so we went out, I swam around, I sat in the hot tub for 5 minutes, or whatever it was, and I got up and went to bed.
Then I have to ask this, did you engage in any sexual activity
No.
with this person? Okay, thank you.
Mr. President, there's been new information that has come out regarding the autopsy of Mr. Epstein. I would just like to ask you personally and directly, do you believe that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself?
Are you asking him to speculate on how Mr. Epstein died?
I'm asking what the President thinks
So
of.
you're asking his opinion?
Mr. President, was your friend Jeffrey Epstein
Are you
suicidal?
classifying him as a friend who he has testified that
He
he's
has called him a
friendly?
friend in a letter.
He said he was friendly, but not, you've asked for his
Mr.
testimony.
President, do you believe that Jeffrey Epstein was suicidal?
Do you know?
Was he ever
She's asking for the
suicidal?
best of your
I
understanding.
don't know, I only know what the medical finding was. I think maybe he finally got caught. I don't know. I've accepted it in my own mind. I don't know what happened.
Mr. President, what did you accept? That he killed himself or that he did not?
That he did, but I don't know.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Neither
Mr.
do you.
President.
We don't, none of us know. We weren't there.
Mr. President, it's been an honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's, again, it's from GMAX, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, I read it.
We believe,
See his
from
hand
redacted,
shaking?
having seen the unredacted files, we believe that the two is to the same email. It says, sorry to hear about the Bellsberg stuff, is bad news, even worse, that it may be damaging. You know
No, he
that
might just be
one-
old. He might
One
have
of
a
my pet
condition with it.
fears is that in
I was
London,
thinking he might be a little
I am
nervous.
press toxic, so I hope that I never add to your woes in that department. If I hear anything, I will of course let you know. I could not help myself. There was one juicy little bit tidbit I did let out. The one about what a super stud that you are and how I have a crush on you and how you are hung like a horse. And well, you get the picture. Hope you don't mind.
Then his little
familiar
smile. Look, you see his face?
with this email?
Are you saying at the time
That's
it was
crazy,
sent or in
bro.
the preparation for this?
At the time that it was sent, were you familiar with it?
Oh, no.
Are you familiar with it before?
Yes, it's
Okay.
now famous.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about your knowledge of this email?
So if his knowledge is only from when he was prepared for this hearing, that would have been with his counsel. Is that what are you asking for outside of any preparation for
Yes,
this hearing?
Mr. President, do you believe
And
that
who is
Mr.
this lady that's
Mr.
defending
Vance
him?
sent this, or
Who is this
received
black
this
woman?
email?
This black attorney.
Okay,
Anybody know of her?
so, and there's more.
And why is she
We'll go to the
appointed
next one.
to defend him?
Exhibit, which would be number 20.
And the answer is, I
Oh,
don't
wait a minute,
know.
there's no question.
At the time,
I was just asking you to clarify whether or not you're asking if he knows about these emails at the time they were sent, or if you're asking whether or not he came to learn about them in the course of preparation, just so that distinction in time is clear.
okay. I believe this email is also very short. It's just at the top, again, it's from the WJC email, same one. And it says, this email is silly, I want to spank bottoms tonight.
Who's it from?
It's from the same email account, the same email that has been used before, the WJC email. What was your knowledge of Mr. Band's relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell?
I knew he was, basically, he contacted her the same way that she represented Epstein on things I did not know, nor did I need to know, that they had a personal relationship for a while.
A physical relationship?
Are you asking him whether or not they had a physical relationship?
You believe they had a physical relationship?
I don't know for sure.
And just to be clear, you said it, but you did not have a physical relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell.
The president's answered that question multiple
Absolutely.
times.
Your statement in 2019 about only meeting with Jeffrey Epstein on 2 occasions briefly.
That is not
is
a
that-
correct, I'm gonna object to that characterization.
I believe-
That is not what the statement said.
Okay, so the
You're
third
reading the
paragraph
Daily
down.
Beast article.
So to be
Which is a
clear,
leftist rag, by the way. And on the third paragraph down, it says, in his Monday statement, Clinton said he had only, quote, one meeting with Epstein in his Harlem office in 2002, and around the same time made one brief visit to Epstein's New York apartment with a staff member and his security detail. Those are the two
That is in
that were
addition to
referenced.
this.
so the Daily Beast, Bill Clinton failed to mention his intimate dinner, 1995 dinner with Epstein, best by Pilar Melendez on the 11th of July, 2019.
All right, Mr.
What?
President, your statement saying you only met with Epstein briefly twice, was that part of an effort to cover up the close relationship with Jeffrey Epstein,
Object
correct?
to the form of the question. It misstates the record.
She's asking if you were trying to mislead the public.
No,
Okay, how many times did Ghislaine Maxwell visit your home in Chappaqua?
I have no idea.
Who invited her?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how. She may have been.
Mr. President, that's it.
Okay,
Hillary had political business.
okay, so is it is it to your knowledge, was she at your home in Chappaqua likely because your wife had her over for Senate events? That's what you testified earlier today, correct?
That's not what he testified, but please ask the
I would
question
like
as
you
to
to
what he would
clarify.
actually, thank you, I appreciate that.
I did not know. But if you are
Mr. President.
implying the reverse, I will volunteer something. She was never at my house in Chappaqua for any personal reasons.
I didn't say anything for anything
No,
personal.
you didn't, but you had a great tone in your voice, and it was
Mr.
very good.
President, that's just,
Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment.
It is a compliment.
Thank you, I did not go to Yale Law School or any law school for that matter.
Mr. President, did you ever make any kind of attempt to influence the media's coverage of Jeffrey Epstein?
No,
At this time, I'd like to introduce what we've marked as Majority Exhibit 23. And this is Bates number EFTA 02792895.
One page,
This one.
thank you.
I don't know the other.
And this is email from Virginia Giuffre, an Epstein victim, that alleged that you walked into Vanity Fair and threatened them not to write sex trafficking articles about your good friend Jeffrey Epstein. Mr. President, is this true?
No. No. Not no, hell no, not close, no.
Guilty as charged.
Why do you think Ms. Giuffre would make these claims?
Are you asking him to have an
I
opinion
don't
about
know,
Ms.
but-
Giuffre's?
Guilty as charged, y'all. Kick back at y'all with another video, y'all.
Ask him about the facts that he knows, as opposed to asking about the facts in other people's minds.
Mr. President, have you ever asked any other publication to shut down a story related to Mr. Epstein?
No,